Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Many of us have seen miraculous stories of people who have been saved. We think of our first responders who put themselves in harm's way to save others. We thank each of them for their service. We hear stories in history of people who somehow are saved from what happens to be certain death. In the early 1900s, there was a sled dog named Togo. The sickness in Nome, Alaska broke out in the winter of 1924 and 1925. People had died and more wood without the antitoxin from a city far away. The plan was for sled dogs, led by humans called mushers, to deliver the antitoxin through the Alaskan wilderness across 674 miles. They would do this in terrible weather with temperatures around 50 below zero, with wind chills 70 below zero or colder. A total of 20 different teams with over 150 dogs transported the antitoxin until it arrived in Nome on February 1st. The famous dog Balto was part of the last run delivering the antitoxin, but Togo was a forgotten hero along with the other dogs and humans who guided them. Many people were saved through their efforts. I encourage you to watch the movie Togo to learn more of this incredible life-saving journey. A man named Jim, when he was a young man, was diagnosed with terminal cancer. But he heard an audible voice saying this cancer would not defeat him. Decades later, Jim is attacked again with cancer and goes through surgery removing that cancer. He has multiple near-death experiences, but as I speak, Jim is on the road to recovery. Jim was saved. 3 times I know of, I've potentially been saved from death myself. Let's look at some passage points. First, our lives have a purpose. None of us know how much time we have in this life. God has created us for a purpose. Jim has used his life to help others and lead people to Jesus Christ. I'm grateful God saved Jim and put him in my path to help me get back on track spiritually. Each of us has a purpose and impacts the lives of others, whether we know them or not. Remember Togo and other dogs and mushers aren't remembered, but they were part of the saving of many. God sees what we do. Second, spiritual salvation is what matters most. The Bible says, "For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? For we have brought nothing into the world, so we cannot take anything out of it either. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in or steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Third, keep our eyes on what spiritual salvation means. I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward, in Christ Jesus. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. For Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, that he might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but made alive in the Spirit. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not of your own doing, it is the gift of God. For God so loved the world that he gave us his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Are you saved? Praise God if you are. If you're not saved, the most important decision in life you can make is being saved. Your decision in this life determines how you spend eternity. To find out how to get saved, please click on the Salvation Prayer video. God bless you.